Kia ora, New Zealand. Welcome to Sweet Chain Live. It's Wednesday, and we're live. So it must be Nationals. It is day 0 of Nationals, which kicked off earlier on today at the Berhampore Hills Disc Golf Course. And we've just got a very quick show for you tonight. Just wanted to give you a bit of a recap on the results of the doubles, which happened earlier on today. The mixed doubles and the men's doubles took place at Berhampore, 2 rounds. Which was great fun, and also going to go through some of the tee times of tomorrow. Also, we managed to catch up with Levi ahead of his round tomorrow, and the first time he's played in Wellington. And we also managed to catch up with the winners of the men's doubles. So without further ado, let's get into that. The format was that there was 2 doubles competitions, a mixed and a men's. And the men's division was taken out by Andy Davey and Simon Feasy. So congratulations to them. They shot a probably they would consider themselves pretty disappointing first round. I caught up with Simon after it, and he said he had some trouble in the woods, but they managed to string together and improve on that slightly better for the second round. But it was Callie Thompson and Jacob Eder who put together a 13 under par round off the champ tees at Berhampore. Is no mean feat, so well done to them. And congratulations to Andy and Simon. We managed to catch up with them after their win. Here's what they had to say.
Simon and Andy, and thank you for joining us this afternoon. You've taken out the men's doubles division this afternoon here in Berhampore. How does it feel?
Feels great. Thank you very much. Congrats, Andy. Well done. Yeah. We actually didn't know exactly where we stood coming up the last hole, so we knew we'd had a good round and a good comeback because we were 4 shots off going into the second round. So we were really happy with the way we played this second round.
I heard there was a bit of drama on the last hole.
You can explain that. You're the one who threw it a mile over the basket.
Locked on Simon for
the
drive, so he made that up to the hill quite nicely, but then playing an upshot, that was alright. Then
you're right, your upshot was awesome. You threw a beautiful forehand clear and gave us about 7 meters.
Yeah, and then we proceeded to 3-putt for the basket.
It was a little bit more than that, because we knew that just at the start of that hole, we'd calculated that we'd got a couple of strokes up. We weren't sure exactly. And then, so we're looking at it, and Andy's just airballed it past, but it's just there. It's like, and I'm saying, well, should I lay it up? Kind of half-assed jokingly, And then I thought, it's just there. But because he'd gone past so much, I was a bit tempted to hit the side of the chains, rolled down the hill, of course, and then it was a little bit tight, and I wasn't sure if we were going to get there. But
There was some tricky conditions at times today.
Yeah, definitely up and down with rain during the first round, then wind and overcast. Now it's nice and sunny.
The tone was set on our very first hole, where our entire group missed the island.
Of the second round.
4 shots of the second round. And we're like, uh-oh. Got to chase down 4 shots. Let's start with a bogey.
Yeah. So Andy, you've played the course many times before. Simon, this might be one of the first times you've played it. Going into tomorrow then, and the start of the singles competition, what are you personally looking forward to in terms of particular holes or holes that you've got to watch out for come tomorrow?
Well, I really enjoy some of these, like there's a series of holes, including the island hole and hole 9. It's a really lovely hole. A lot of emphasis on a good clean drive and getting to a position. So there's I really like this side. The other side's a little bit more of just big throws. Kind of doesn't feel quite as challenging. But of course the wind's the big factor.
Yeah.
So if there's no wind, you get a chance to be more comfortable with your putt and shoot a good round.
Andy, last year we saw you hit 12 under par in your second round here in more or less perfect conditions. Is that doable again this year?
Honestly, I'm just out to play the course, not really aiming for a specific target. I mean, it'd be fantastic if I can get that 12 down again, but I'm more or less aiming for kind of 8 down per round.
There's a couple of little
Possibly.
changes, isn't there?
Yeah,
Made
a couple of
made it a
changes.
little bit more tricky.
Yeah, a couple trickier holes, but more or less it's the same course, just minor changes. I'm happy to see. Feeling comfortable.
Good stuff. Well, congratulations once again, and very best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So there we go. Catching up with Andy and Simon, who put in a great second round performance to take out the win in the men's division. In the mixed division, and my flames have all gone awry. Look, Jack Ryan and Minky Vorster took out the mixed doubles division with a fantastic performance, shooting 8 under par and 7 under par in their 2 rounds. And from what I heard, it was Jack was smashing his drives and Minky was cleaning up the putts. So a real team performance from those two. So very well done to them. And that was the doubles competition. Pretty well thought out. Everybody that I spoke to had a great time, and it was great to preview the course as well. Right, let's get to our next interview. We managed to catch up with Levi Stout. He arrived at the course at about midday and went for a practice round. We spoke to him shortly after, so here he is. We got any sound? Ah, we don't seem to have any sound on this. Oh, I'm sorry about that. We did have an interview with Levi there, but the sound seems to have dropped off. I'm not entirely sure why. We'll get the technical team to have a look at that. So it's been a great day here at Berhampore. As Morgan says, the wind has been caught today. It's been very blowy. A southerly wind most of the day has been blowing in our face. And it's due to stay the same, if not get a little bit calmer tomorrow. So I'm not expecting us to have quite the outing that we did today. But anybody who's played the Berhampore Hills course will attest to the wind can really be a deciding factor and can be the several shots different from one round to the next. I heard it's going to be a bit calmer, so we'll see how that goes. Now we're just going to quickly go and take a look at the tee times for tomorrow. If you've not checked yours, then you can see them here. So what we have is we got the feature card, which was announced yesterday, which was Andy Davey, Willie Taratana, Conor McKinstry, and Jaden Watkinson, who'll all be teeing off at 2 p.m. That coverage will be off on Flexline Media, available shortly after the tournament finishes. And then working our way down the open field, there's some really strong cards here. Robert Crastins, Mikey Yu, Levi Stout, and Ashton Clark is an absolute bomber of a card. So looking forward to seeing that one play out. And then who can forget Jackson Sullivan? I'm sure he's going to be wanting to be on the last card to tee off by the time that his round finishes tomorrow. So if you are teeing off on one of the earlier rounds, then make sure you head down and give these guys a watch. And I certainly am. I tee off at 10:48 tomorrow and hope to be finished by the time these guys are teeing off on hole 1, so I can catch as much of the action as possible. So that's it from us for today. It's been an absolute crackerjack of a day out in Berhampore. Lovely conditions, and we hope to see more tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow night with a slightly longer show, a few more interviews, and of course all the score updates from today, tomorrow even. So have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow live at 9.